So speaking about the class, what is the system of education in this class? Now, how class will go? Class will be asynchronous. Asynchronous meaning I already made a lot of video clips dedicated to materials of the class, and I will make more, especially at the beginning of the class. So far, class is placed in Blackboard in the area named content. There is four content areas you can use. Content one, two, three, four. So far, the first content is just reading content. Reading. So you will see pictures, you will read the online reading book and try to remember what it says. In parallel, in a couple of days, I will release video with my explanation of what you were reading. And after 10 days after you start, we will make session like today, and you will be able to ask me questions. Another thing, folks, you will be able to ask me questions via email, and also you have my number. My telephone number is always open for you from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. The telephone number, please write it down if you do not have it. It's 917-415-7297. Again, 917-415-7297. Then, folks, after 10 or 14 days of this class, asking all questions, I am planning to give you the first assignment. Assignments will be given on a blackboard, and you will be able to create the glossary for the first chapters of the course. Glossary, what is this, folks? I will give you a list of items, and you will find out the definition for these items. For example, what is electrical current? And you will find out that electrical current is directed motion of charged particle. What is three condition of matter? And you'll be able to find that three conditions: solid, liquid, and gas, and so on. So all of these answers you will type down into the table that will organized as a test. But it will not be a test. It will not be considered as a test. It will be considered as a homework. What about tests, folks? When we start something valuable, you already will find tons of video clips. I didn't count how many of them, but I believe this is about 100. Every video clip is working in Blackboard. Just double click it and they all enumerated and entitled. So video clip will show you the matter that you need to learn and my comments and my voice, which explaining what is actually happening. What is the advantage of asynchronous mode of education? You can go to the session online without any schedule. You don't need to come in time like today. You will be able to play this video anytime and ask me questions via email, telephone, or in every week in collaboration room. So let me now tell you folks what we're going to study in this class. First matter that you will find out in the Blackboard, first interesting matter is the story about what universe is made of, meaning what universe is made of: atoms, molecular structure, crystal structure, how metal works, and actually what is a small particles that we cannot see, and how these particles actually manifesting themselves in chemical structures and in electrical structures. Then you will see the features of electricity. Will tell you how electricity actually manifesting itself and how electricity can transmit and receive information. Information is a key word for the course of computer literacy because information is actually what we working on, what we calculate on, what we make decision on. Information. Information could be digital and analog, and everything there is explained. Then, folks, transmission, telecommunication features that will be described there. You will find out that in 19th century, that already been a kind of telecommunication device named telegraph, and then you will find out there in description how telegraph was working and who invented telegraph and how telegraph working with the codes. And what is code? Right now, to enlighten you about code, I would like to tell you that code is the correspondence between what you hear and what you imagine. You hear my words, right? And if I say telegraph, you don't have any imagination. But if I have the door, you will find out the door is the door. You will imagine it. So your dictionary is sitting in your head. But if I change the language, your dictionary will lose connection between what you hear and what you imagine. Change the language. For example, I will start speaking different language. Привет, ребята, как дела? Я хотел бы услышать ваше мнение. You do not understand what did I say because this code is different. So code that you receive and code that you have imagination of must be the same. And that you will find out in the reading. So after telegraph became popular and information started being encoded, Graham Bell invented the telephone. And telephone became the device that transmit information. After telephone was invented, another engineer from England named Boole created the logical algebra. This is mathematical discipline that actually allows computer to make decision and allows people to use logical sentences to figure out what they need and what they don't need. You will find also the Boolean algebra session in the description of everything that you can find in Blackboard. After Boolean algebra, that will be another content area that will dealing with computer contents. What computer actually made of? What is microprocessor? What is memory? What is storage device? What is the screen and how screen is working? So all the details of the computer, they carefully already described. Again, for those who came later, guys, I would like to tell that the style of our studying will be asynchronous. Asynchronous, that meaning you will find out my video and you will watch it as many times as you would like to from any point. And if you confused with something, just feel free to send me a mail, to call me. You have my number. I will repeat it right now. It is 917-415-7297. Again, 917-415-7297. And I will guide you through the difficulties, through the problematic part. You need to have access to Blackboard. Folks, about devices that you need to use in this class. As soon as a video is high resolution, it is very difficult to figure out what actually is shown on the video using your cell phone, smartphone. Of course, you can see it, but the small details, you will miss them. So my recommendation, I sent you the letter about getting laptops in Medgar Evers. Medgar Evers will give you these laptops. Medgar Evers will give you these laptops for lease. All right. So after we do telecommunication and computer parts, that will be a little bit information about how computer program works. What is a program and what is algorithm? I forgot to tell you folks that during all of this studying, that will be a homework almost every week, 6 or 7 homeworks. I'm not create a due date. There is no due date for homework. You just need to give me complete homeworks for all of the course, not later than about 3 weeks before final exams, okay? Because I will follow your presence on the Blackboard every time I check. And if you don't go to Blackboard, if you're not studying, I will report. I have to report on people who jeopardize in a matter of getting failed in the class or getting the bad grade. About tests, folks, when we complete a certain number of chapters at the beginning, that will be the first test. First test, it's first 7 topics. Tests is present online, and then it will be online. You will be able to take it, and test is not due date, so you can make it whenever you're ready. It just have to be done. And there is no just one session for the test. If you failed for the first time, I give you permission to take second time. What you need to do for that, you need to ask me about it. So if you're successful for the first one, that's okay. If not, or if you would like to make your grade and score quite better, you will be able to take your time second time with the test, right? That's good. What's next after computer details of computer parts? You will start program. This program is Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office. You need to have this software, folks. I will email you how to get the software Microsoft Office. By the way, it's a cloud one, and you have access through your identification and password. All right? So you will be able to do this. But some of you who has Macintosh could find some difference in the program. In this case, ask my help, and then I will guide you through these problems. What we will study in Microsoft Office, that will be Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and Microsoft PowerPoint. Folks, we'll start with Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word actually, it's not a difficult software, but it actually provides a lot of opportunities. So you need to remember about 40 different methodology, 40 different approaches how to do things in Microsoft Word, including one very important project. This project will be graded, and this project named Creation Website using Microsoft Word. And why do you need to build your personal website? I'll tell you guys, because your goal in Medgaris College is to get your money back, not from the college, from your future job. So folks, to get the good job, you need to present yourself. You need to show yourself somewhere. Paperwork is not working anymore. This is 21st century. And if you would like to show yourself, you need to create your own website. This website tells about what is your education, what is your skill, what is your resume, what is your goals, what is your personal positivity, and what is your social activity, and so on and so on, and cover letter and everything this. So if you will be able to create this website, your personal website, with your photographs, with your nice design, right, in this class, you can use it quite later to get your job. Instruction of how to do this is placed already in the Blackboard, and you can find quite long video when I speak and speak and speak and show you how to make this website. That will be project. Accordingly to this class, folks, that will be quite interesting essay about the person, Arabic person named Al-Khwarizmi. Al-Khwarizmi actually invented algebra. He was a mathematician in 7th century in Arabic country named Uzbekistan in Middle Asia. So this man actually created a book named Al-Jabr al-Muqabala. Al-Jabr, folks, it's algebra. Actually, Arabic scientists, they invented a lot of things. They invented chemistry, they invented astronomy, navigation, they invented such instruments like compass and many other things. So this guy actually invented mathematics. After word processor, we will start quite difficult matter, folks. This is mathematical program named Microsoft Excel. This program is calculation using table. And again, videos about this already, lesson already created and video already done. It's content 4 area, content 4. You will find, or content 3. You'll find out, folks. And also, I will guide you. I will give you schedule every week, right? I will announce schedule for you every week, what you're supposed to do in this week. So please follow the announcement of your class. Again, if you find out that something is very difficult for you, something you misunderstood, and something you late with, I tell you, give me a call, send me a mail, or complain here in the session, and we will go through this matter personally, and I will guide you. After Excel, folks, that will be exams, definitely. That will be third exams, because second exams will be about Microsoft Word. Third exams will be about Microsoft Excel. Fourth exam will be about everything. And fifth one will be final. I'm not sure about final exams, how many questions. Last time it was 60. In the exams inside of the semester, that not 60, it's about 40, 35 questions. What kind of questions there in exams? That is multiple choice, multiple response, meaning couple of answers. That is matching. That is true false. Everything that you already have experience to do. What else to tell you about this class, folks? If you miss final exams, it's difficult to miss because final exams will be opened during about week or more. That is not due date in this final exams. Only the end of the semester is the last day, all right, when I need to grade you. So I will be able to give you incomplete. Incomplete, folks, is not a good grade because you need to come later, maybe at the beginning of the next semester, and complete. That is actually what I would like to tell you. Now, folks, your questions. Please feel free to ask me. Go ahead, guys.
Professor, in regard to making the website, what will we be doing? Like, what will the website contain and stuff like that?
Actually, I'm not giving you any limitation for these contents. You can make it entertainment, you can make it just beautiful, but my recommendation, try to design your resume, your cover letter, your social activity, your goals, your professional skills, and your education. That will be very useful in your future job market.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else, guys?
Oh, I wanted to know what you meant by technical glossary.
Technical glossary, it's something like this. For example, I will give you technical term like microprocessor, and it will be on the left side of the table. On the right side of the table, you will write down, you will type. Microprocessor is microchip that produce arithmetical and logical operation in the computer. Then I will give you term random access memory, which is computer memory. That was on the left part of the table. On the right part, you will put this is operative memory of the computer, which is directly work with a microprocessor, contain a binary structure, and allows microprocessor to memorize binary digital information. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
Anybody else, guys?
Professor, I do have another question. Will we be meeting every time at 6 o'clock, like every Monday and Wednesday?
No, of course not. Of course not. I will try to make it at the time of the class. All right. Maybe at 1 or at 3 because I made this session available for both classes, right? And look, as soon as the session is available for 2 classes, I have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. All right. So, so I would like to make it in different time, in convenient time for you and me. Tonight, I just wanted you to read my announcement and to come. I understand that this is evening. Probably some of you have other classes and so on. We will decide together what is more the best time for that.
Okay.
If the time of class is a good time, like Monday or Wednesday, let's say 3 o'clock. I mean 2:15 to 3:45. I mean 2:30 and 3:45, or 1 to 2:15.
I prefer the 2:30 to 3:45. Me personally, because I have a class right before that.
Okay, but folks, that will be one session for 2 classes. One session for 2 classes. All right.
So that means I can come to either one, Monday or Wednesday, since it's one session for 2
Yes.
classes.
Which one is better? I believe Wednesday is better for me. Monday is always a difficult day. So, and you will prepare your question to Wednesday, and we come to Wednesday. By the way, session will not be limited with 1 hour and 15 minutes. It will take any time we need to ask questions and to do good things for this class. All right? But folks, I want you to come to this session prepared, right? I would like you to read everything that I will announce as your weekly reading and weekly videos.
Question.
Yes.
Where can I get your homework on Blackboard?
Say it again. Why? What?
Where can I get your homework on Blackboard?
It's not announced yet. Whenever you read the first 3-4 chapters, announcement will tell you how to do this.
I have 2 questions.
Yes, please.
How do you, I'm sorry, I'm very bad with names. How do you pronounce your last name?
Knizhnik.
Konishnik.
Yeah, absolutely correct. Yes, very good.
Professor Konishnik.
Okay.
Konishnik. Okay, and the
You
second,
say Professor Leonid. That is better. Or Professor Leo.
okay, Professor Leon. I prefer that because I'm very bad with last names that are hard to pronounce.
Okay,
So-
Professor Leo. Everybody, folks, Professor Leo.
Okay. So the second, could you please repeat your number again, please?
917
Mm-hmm.
415
415
7297.
Thank you.
Another question you say?
Okay, one last question, Professor. Is there class next week? Because I'm aware there's a holiday.
You know, there is holidays. No, nothing will actually restrict you to go to the Blackboard. I'm not sure about session, right? If this is a holidays, maybe we will miss one session. Especially that you need to read a lot of things to generate questions, right? So let's miss next week, and then we will see each other Wednesday. But if you need this session, just let me know. If I find at least 2-3 students or 5 students ready to go to session, we can make session. Are you satisfied?
Yeah, thank you.
Anybody else, folks? No more questions, right? So everything is clear, guys, if I understood. I'm waiting. No more.
Yes, that's clear.
Yes, please. Okay, everything is clear. All right, folks. So in this case, let me conclude this session. I was very pleased to see your faces. All right.